You know the drill, movie fans. It's movie time. I am your host, Tapehead, and this is Video Dungeon Theater, back for 2021. We've got two 80s classics on tap for tonight, Adventures in Babysitting and Uncle Buck. We'll be starting it off with Adventures in Babysitting, starring Elizabeth Shue, years before she pod-peopled Claudia Wells in Back to the Future Part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, don't fall asleep tonight, or you may wake up as Elizabeth Shue next. And of course, we also remember this movie for what is arguably the first big screen appearance of Marvel's Mighty Thor, as portrayed by Vincent D'Onofrio. He's got the look, he's got the hammer, he's got the helmet at home, clearly referring to Asgard. This is no fan theory, this is the real deal. Mighty Thor, god of you owing him $50. After that, we'll have a short break between the movies, get your drinks and snacks, then come back for Uncle Buck, starring John Candy, who had already previously collaborated with John Hughes on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but more importantly, was also the horse from Hot to Trot. Check it out.
I'm stiff in the wind. My mane, stiff in the wind. I'm raw. Do you feel my raw? Feel me on you. I want to be inside you.
Sorry, that was the horse from Equus. Incidentally, if anyone's interested in a Hot to Trot Equus double feature, hit us up on our social media and let your voice be heard. And here is the Hot to Trot clip for real this time.
Fred, what are you doing here? Fred, let me explain. This is an unbelievable coincidence. You see, they were looking for another horse named Dawn. Imagine two horses in the building.
Anyway, Uncle Buck, one of John Candy's signature roles. Hard to imagine anyone else being Uncle Buck, right? Well, besides John Candy, consideration had also been given to Danny DeVito. Can you imagine? There were also talks of John Goodman playing Uncle Buck, as well as Tom Cruise, Dan Aykroyd, George Wendt, Michael Keaton, Ed O'Neill, Robin Williams, Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci, John Travolta, Bill Murray, Jim Belushi, Dudley Moore, Tom Hanks, Chevy Chase, Tim Allen, and Jim Carrey. What the hell, John Hughes? John Candy not good enough for you? Only the Candy Man can bring the sugar. Speaking of sugar, Dave Watts, the head chef at the Cotswold House Hotel in Gloucestershire, England, has actually devised a recipe for anyone interested in making Uncle Buck's giant birthday pancakes. A recipe that calls for 300 grams of flour, 200 grams of sugar, and 9 whole eggs. The giant Uncle Buck pancakes were also the subject of scientific scrutiny at America's Test Kitchen, where a giant pancake flipping robot was developed for flipping the massive 40-inch pancakes. Now, let's get on with the show. Adventures in Babysitting, followed by Uncle Buck. Video Dungeon Theater starts now.